Hi everybody, welcome to City Beat. I am your host, Nancy Byrne, and we are in the KCLV TV studios where our awards are strategically placed behind us. Well, it was another banner year for illegal fireworks here in our community. Las Vegas Fire and Rescue Public Information Officer and Education Officer Tim Szymanski said our fire department responded to 175 calls from July 4th through July 5th. 5 houses were heavily damaged, displacing 5 residents. Our 911 center received about 1,400 calls. On a typical day, it's more like 1,000. So, with all of those statistics in mind, it's no wonder that once again this year, our fire department, along with other fire departments in our community, and Metro Police hit the streets one more time, July 3rd and July 4th, to confiscate illegal fireworks. We went out with them last year. This year, in some areas, it was just as bad, if not worse.
It's not that fire and police want to spoil anyone's fun. The 4th of July is meant to be a time to celebrate, but many fireworks are illegal for a reason. Here are a few examples of incidents captured across the country over the years. That's why only safe and sane fireworks are allowed in Clark County. And that's why for the last few years, Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, along with other fire departments and Metro Police, have joined forces to crack down on the use of these dangerous explosives. They use a website set up specifically for people to report problems in their neighborhoods called ispyfireworks.com. Using reports from the previous year, they target their patrols in the current year. Last year, there were nearly 17,000 complaints filed on the website, mostly on July 4th. This year, there were more than 27,000.
The I Spy Fireworks is designed to take information from the year previous, put them in a geo map to use it as a hotspot concentration to where we do enforcement, and that's how we approached it this year also. I personally felt like it was all over the city this year, and it was heavy everywhere.
Scott Thompson says in many cases, people don't really mean any harm. They simply don't think through the ramification of a bottle rocket or a shooting firework landing in an unintended place in the desert or in a crowd.
They go up in the air, bottle rockets and artillery shells. As soon as they leave their tube or whatever they're in, you have no control over them. And it's been windy, it's been really dry, which really leads to a lot of bad things. One thing you got to remember is with it being dry, then you have a lot of fuel for like the palm trees by the houses. Had a lot of houses started on fire because the palm tree started on fire. And even safe and sane can be dangerous if you don't use them correctly.
Now, those who peacefully hand over the fireworks are usually not cited. Those who are not as cooperative can face fines between $250 and $1,000, plus the cost to dispose of them. Just in the city, 30 citations were written. That doesn't include what the county and Metro wrote out. Thompson says this year there were several incidents of property damage due to fireworks, and we may never know how many injuries.
It's not just fires. You also got medical emergencies from people getting burnt, kids. And most of those don't get reported because people self-treat or they go in the ER and they don't say they were doing fireworks. With COVID and everything now, it's, and people that got displaced, they have to live somewhere else now. You can't be quarantined in a house when it is burned down.
Tim Szymanski says for Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, this was the busiest 4th of July in 20 years. Now, another negative effect from the loud fireworks is its effect on animals. The Animal Foundation reports that on Saturday, July 4th, it took in 27 stray animals, another 26 on Sunday, 59 on Monday, and 15 more on Tuesday. During the first 7 days of July, they took in 303 strays, the majority of them running in fear, in their opinion, from the loud fireworks. They waived the fee for anyone coming into the shelter to reclaim their pets. It's actually fortunate that those animals ended up at the shelter instead of injured or killed out in traffic.